Our reputation precedes us.
I am unashamed.
Well, it's like, Superman. And he's with Lois Lane, and she's human, and he's Kryptonian, and he's got all these superpowers. So, I mean, if his hair can hold up all this weight, and they're, doing it.
Exactly, yes. How does he not kill her? That's the first thing I think, too.
And I ain't afraid to talk to nobody.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, baby, and poosh, and then there's a mushroom cloud, and, the Fortress of Solitude is all jacked up, and...
I don't even think she would survive that. I really don't think she would. Yeah, I don't think so.
My cameraman, Timmy, says that I'm always one of the most entertaining things at any show.
Ooh, look.
We give you shenanigans.
Shenanagins and stuff like that for the most part.
Managing? I know all about shenanigans. Shenanigans! So you're saying the chicks are just like, oh, hi. And the guys are like, no, I don't feel like being used as an object of your obsession today. I'm serious. I'm here for the craft. I don't know. I can't. They roll their eyes and stomp away.
Well, it's usually not like the wanted ones that are the ones who are doing it. Like, they're all kind of like these big mega geeks, and so a lot of them are single, but it's not the ones that they want to have coming over there being like, hey, how you doing?
You don't want to be rude, but you see maybe perhaps why they could be single. We'll leave it at that. Or you're like, oh, you're sweet, but I'm going to have to call the police here in a minute if you don't stop. But that's the thing with me. It's not just the normal aspects of nerdiness. I find that it's just part of my personality to get so deeply involved with things. Like when I find something that's my passion, I want to know everything I can about it. Like a backstory, the history, why they do things that way. Like my favorite show was Fringe. And the reason I loved Fringe is because it was scientific and it was sci-fi, but they explained the science. Like it made sense. Like you were like, oh, well, shit. I could see how that would, oh, yeah, okay. It wasn't just, oh, it's time travel because, like I like Doctor Who, but it's like it's time travel because it's timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. I'm like, no. I'm smart. I'll get it. It won't go right into my head. I get it. I'll understand.
And you're seeing that with everything in mainstream. You're seeing more of the nerdy culture, the sci-fi things. It's like almost it's common ground to be a nerd and a geek. A lot of nerds though, they're upset. They're like, but that was ours. That was our territory. That's our niche. I'm glad it's not anymore because now we're all humans. We're all having fun. We all have more common ground. There's more stuff we can get into.
I can see both sides of it where, we're all around the same generation where when we were growing up, it's like, you had to kind of keep it on the down low, or it's like, I love this stuff. Why can't they love it too? If you just try it, you'll love it, and you'll get involved, and we'll all be buddies, and it'll be social, and it'll be a good time. But then when it finally starts to happen, mainstream starts to pick up on the geek culture, we get all upset, like, because we start turning...
You should embrace that and welcome that, because that only means more territory for us to get engaged and involved in.
Saving throws, 20-sided dive, flying fast and furious. I love you right now. I try to tell my friends that all the time. Like I try to tell them, Bane is going to be awesome in the movie. You just wait. The Bane from the comic book, you guys just don't know. Is he going to be that stupid knuckle dragon guy with the veins? No, he's not going to be. You just wait and see. And it came out, and Tom Hardy was awesome, and he snapped Batman in half. I was like, woo, yes, that's what I was talking about. You guys know. And they're like, Marcellus, you're so right, bro. I'm the guy that jumped up at the end of the Avengers and was like, yes, Thanos, yes. And my friends were like, who? Yeah.
I like that.
I appreciate that we're on the same wavelength here.
Totally.
Yeah. It's a TARDIS. It's appropriate.
Is it bigger on the inside?
It is bigger on the inside. It's like... that much, man. It's totally bigger on the inside. What if they have a Doctor Who video game? How awesome would that be? I'm just saying, if Sean Connery was ever the Doctor, that would have been cool. It's like chimey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, timey stuff. I don't know how it works, baby. I just push some levers and it gets going and we get to the action. Oh, Moneypenny. He probably just had Moneypenny as his chick all the time. My palms get sweaty, and now when I go home, I'm going to have to play something. Because I've been a video game nerd since I was 7, playing my Atari 2600. And it was a Commodore 64, and it was a Nintendo, and it was a Genesis, and it was like a Dreamcast and PlayStation and 360, all that good stuff. So that's the one part of my nerd aspect personality that you guys don't get to see very much because y'all aren't big video game junkies. Yeah, baby.